Welcome back. We're here with part 4 of our 8th generation of our royal family. Very, very exciting. And I did figure out why my Sims were not eating. It was because of the CC beds. So there's that. Don't ask me why. Okay. So now that Miguel is living in our house, I figured we should cater to some of his interests. So I am going to put a little kind of farming area over here. So we'll have the animal sheds and then also some gardening patches. So I thought that would be nice to do that. And we will get some cheats on so I can get some stuff from the cottage living pack because he has a country caretaker aspiration and I want to do as much of it as we can, but I also figure because we're at war, they're not really going to be traveling much. So I tried to put some of that stuff here. I just needed to unlock it using the cheats. But also, I don't know. I think I lined up those patches of dirt wrong. So there's that. Anyway, so we're going to continue here, and that is just what we're going to do. And then we'll get started. We will buy some chickens and a cow. Very nice. I think he'll enjoy that. Something to do. I actually never really played that much with the cottage living pack, like the features of it. I never went around and did all of the activities, did the errand running, explored. I just kind of like I use the world every once in a while, but I never really did the gameplay that the pack comes with. So, it's just a little dipping my toes in. But I do want to, after this legacy, my plan is to do the Ultimate Decades Challenge by Morbid Gamer. And you're definitely going to need cottage living and all that stuff for that. So that is what I'm excited about next. But we are going to 10 generations in this family. So we're on Gen 8 right now. Though, with the war, Gen 8 could end at any moment, but Gen 9 are teenagers. So we're not too far away from that. Anyway, so we are going to continue on and save later plans for later. Okay. If you remember, we are working on a few careers and a few different things going on for the Sims. So Winston is in the civil designer career. He is working on that. I think he is like at the top level, but it doesn't say that it's the top level. Like usually the things go what's it called? They go the tasks, like promotion tasks go away usually when you get to the top level, but his aren't. So I'm not really sure what that's about, but we're going to get him to it anyway. And then for Olivia, she is also working on hers. I think it might be the same case, but she's got to go to work. Cordelia, I don't know what Cordelia is doing. She's just like cooking, baking, helping with the gardening. She's just doing stuff around the house. I think she's probably very anxious about this whole war situation, and she's worried about what it means for her husband, who is the father of Giorgio. And it's just like a really big deal. And now that Jedediah is dead, we have to have someone else from this family go to war. So I think that she's just dealing with a lot of feelings there because she knows her sister's selfish and she knows her sister doesn't care about anyone else but herself. And so she is just really worried and she is actually handling a lot of stuff for Olivia because Olivia is just wrapped up in her own world and doing her own thing. So I think Cordelia is probably dealing with a lot of the kingdom stuff. So there's that. Anyway, we are going to also, I forgot because we moved into a new save that we need to rehire our services. So we'll do that as well. And then Miguel is going to be working on his country caretaker aspiration. He's going to be, handling the animals and then the birds. He wants to become friends with the birds so that they can help him with the gardening, which he hasn't started yet either. He's got a lot going on, but we have time, except, unless he gets sent off to war and dies. But for now, we have time. So there's that. Let's see, befriend a cow or a chicken. So we can do that right now. Cordelia just cooked some food for everybody. So I'm going to start working on everyone's needs and making sure that they are all set. They're all hungry. They all have to go to the bathroom and they're all sad. I mean, obviously Jedediah died, but it's a love day and it is really hard to do love day things when everyone is so sad because then you can't do romantic interactions because of of that. So, you know, what you gonna do? I'm gonna have him get his fun up by doing the chessboard. Honestly, I'd get their fun up by having them woohoo, but they're also sad. What am I gonna do about it? So anyway, we are going to have her. She's too tense to paint. Everyone is just a disaster. Everyone is just in such a bad mood all the time. They're tense, they're uncomfortable, they're angry, they're sad. It's rough. Okay, and then Diane called. Diane, who is Miguel's mother, whose husband just died in the war. And she's like, actually, I'm thinking about going out on a date. It's like, Mom, Dad just died yesterday. Oh my God. Oh my God. These Sims. These Sims. Okay, moving along. We also have Winter, who is like literally the light of my life lately. I love her so much. I think she's so great. She is working on her like athletics and rock climbing and stuff. She's having a lot of fun with that kind of stuff. I think she's stressed out too, because a lot of the responsibilities, you know, are weighing on her because she's the crown princess. Like she's supposed to become queen after her mom, and things are not going well for her kingdom. She doesn't want to inherit a dumpster fire. So, anyway. And then we have little Bellamy who is just hanging out. She did her motor aspiration. She's all set there. She is having a good time until she becomes a teenager, which I think will be in the next part. Well, not the war next part, but the other next part. And then we'll have her birthday, yeah. And we'll have to do, yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on yet with the other families. We're gonna have to start getting other teenagers in relationships and married and all that stuff. So I think that that is going to be something that we're going to focus on as well, especially with the war. We want to start having more babies because we need more cannon fodder. Okay, I'm horrible. Also, I regret choosing that shirt. Like I thought it would be cute because it's like a little like button-up shirt in your undies, except it looks like it's tucked in the back, which I didn't notice at first. So now it just looks like it's tucked into her underwear. Okay. Also, because she's high maintenance, she keeps getting this moodlet that's like Poseidon's kiss, and it's like, and all I can think of is, do I know? What is that? I'm thinking it might be like when you go to the bathroom and then you flush the toilet and the water splashes you. Is that it? Is that what that means? If it is, let me know. If it's not, let me know, and I just totally made that up in my head, and obviously it's not true, but I don't know. That's what I think it is, because it just says, you know what it is, and I'm like, do I? Do I? Anyway. Moving on. Miguel is taking care of the animals. He is having a great time with the animals. I think he is so happy. He's like, this is what it's like to be rich. I can do whatever I want. I can have whatever I want. I can buy $50 fertilizer. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there is that. Oh boy. I feel like my Sims are a total disaster and I kind of love it. Like, I'm really into it that they're a disaster. I think it's so much fun. I love it. I am hoping though that maybe there's a patch for some of these fears. Like, their fears are so annoying. The moodlets are constant. Like, Cordelia is upset not only because of the death, but also because of unfulfilled dreams. Like, you fulfilled so many dreams. You already did an entire aspiration and now you're complaining. I don't want to hear it. Anyway, we can't fertilize because he is not that good at gardening yet. So I am going to have him do some more gardening stuff. I don't know where my seeds went for those other two patches. I guess that just didn't happen. And then we'll have him check out the money trees and see if we can't get his gardening up enough so that he can fertilize. Looks like those are not going to end up being oversized crops. Oh well. Okay, go ahead, do some gardening. And then you need to paint and get your photography up, except you have work, and you need to get your chess, what is it, logic up, and your charisma up. Okay. We were just chatting with Cordelia about what to do about the war. Right. They almost forgot for just a moment. But anyway, I think Olivia has probably said to Cordelia, I can't go. And Winter can't go because she's, just a baby. And so you're next because Cordelia would be the next person in the Phoenix family. So that is something that Cordelia is talking to Winston about, and Winston's like, absolutely not. Winston says to her, I will go in your stead. you're not going to war and I'm staying behind. That's not happening. So Winston is actually going to represent the royal family next. Shelby, his sister, is still alive, representing their siren family. So that is what's going on there. He's going to head off. Even though he has to fight against his son, he is still going to do it because he wants to protect his wife. And honestly, I think he's hoping he can maybe talk to Giorgio. Decide, like, maybe talk to Jem, the queen of the alien kingdom, and hopefully, resolve some stuff. Maybe he could do that. We'll see. Anyway, Miguel and Bellamy are arguing with each other. And I'm trying to think of like why Miguel would argue with Bellamy. She's like a little girl, but I think that probably she is an easy target. And also, any hybrid Sims are kind of probably not looking too good societally right now because they're in a fight against the alien kingdom. So, I mean, they look kind of like aliens except for their eyes. So, I think that probably, you know, there might be a little bit of xenophobia going on. And that's what I'm thinking. So Miguel's a jerk, is the moral of that story. And Bellamy is probably an easy person to take frustration out on about the war. I mean, his dad did just die. His dad just passed away in the war, so he's probably up in his feelings and taking it out on the wrong person. Anyway, it is prom. Yep, and we did have Miguel ask Winter to go to prom with him last time. So there is that. And then we are going to see how that goes. Honestly, prom is kind of hard to deal with. So it's fine. It's totally fine. And here we go. Let's get some drinks. Let's vote for prom royalty. We'll have him vote for Winter because, she deserves it. So maybe she'll get lucky there. And then we will have them dance. That'll be fun. Do a little dance, you guys. You can do it? Okay, well, you're going to do it way over here. I see. I see how it is. That's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. And then prom is like ending, and we need to go over there and see. We're gonna see who won. Did Winter win prom queen? Also, we barely did any of they danced, so why is dance not checked off? I don't know. I don't know. Prom is too hard for me. She's gonna pee her pants. Everything's fine. Also, why is the principal nauseous but not pregnant? What's up with that? Hmm? Hmm? Just thinking. I guess prom ended. We got a notification that she won prom royalty, but she didn't get like up on the stage and get a crown or anything, so oh well. That's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. I don't know why I'm in a mood today. It's fine. Now we're going to head back home. And what are we going to do at home? That's a great question. I don't know the answer. Probably work more on our skills. I think that it's really nice that Winter and Miguel are getting along so much. I think that if she knew he was being bratty to her sister, she would not appreciate that. Well, not her sister, but it's kind of weird. Her brother's sister. Uh, anyway, her cousin, I guess. Um, yes, she would not be happy about that. Okay, and they're woohooing. Happy prom night. Yes, like I said, we're going back to skill things. And honestly, this painting is so cute. I love it. Like the city skyline with the water and the blue, and it's just so pretty, and I love it. And we're going to hang it up on the wall. So you can do that. He is almost done with his chess. His logic. It's logic. I need to stop saying that it's chess. Um, and I was trying to have her reveal her crush to him, but that option is not available. So I don't really know what the deal is there. Just going to accept it. And she's getting her painting up. Okay, we're all in a pretty good position. Yeah, I love that painting. We're going to hang it up on the wall. I'm trying to figure out a place to put it. So I'm actually going to move this over here, and then we'll put that other one up there, except I can't find it because she's got so many paintings in her inventory. There it is. Okay, yeah, that one is so pretty. I love that one. If she makes any nice ones, we'll put them up on the walls. And we'll check back in with our farm animals. We need to clean that. It's definitely smelly. And, continue to take care of all of our things. And we can now fertilize. So let's fertilize these and we'll get through that portion of um, the country caretaker aspiration. So that'll be good. And that is probably where we're going to wrap up. So in the next one, we will be having another war session. That'll be really something. And then we will see where that goes, see who dies, see who lives, see what we can do from there. So we will have Winston be leaving the household for that in the next one. It'll be very nerve-wracking for me to worry about him. And then also, we need to get someone else from the Griffin household since Mikhail died. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this part. I hope you're excited for the next part, and I will catch you in the next one.